Hello everyone, this is Jasmine Jones, and for my prescriptive intervention plan, I will be discussing the different types of interventions that I came up with, and then the intervention that I have decided to work with. So the instructional need base at my school is fourth grade mathematics, and this came off based from the 2018-2019 school data. This particular group of children were predicted to only perform at a 21% compared to other grade levels, scoring at least in the 60 to 70 percentile. So this group of children were only going to be 21% proficient out of the whole entire school. So that is why I decided to focus on fourth grade mathematics. And particularly at my school, reading has always been a strength amongst all grade levels, and mathematics has been a weakness for several years. So that's also one of the reasons why I decided that instructional need would be fourth grade mathematics. Okay, so one of the research-based interventions that I've decided to include is small group instruction. Small group instruction is a very common intervention that is research-based. It provides response to intervention. It can be a supplemental instruction. So it means that it can be delivered differently and simultaneously, meaning that you can present small group content or deliver small group content to a small group of children and still meet their needs. It allows for students to collaborate when it comes to problem solving. And it allows for students to work together, peer to peer. Students are really good with working together and learning from each other. And that is from a research-based article, and the articles will be listed at the end of the presentation. Another research-based intervention was schema-based instruction / schema broadening instruction. This is a intervention that really focuses on multiplication and division. It helps strengthen multiplication. It allows division. It allows for students to build their fluency with multiplication and division, because we all know that these skills are needed to solve a lot of different content in fourth grade. So it helps students learn different drills and practice different drills so that they can increase and strengthen their multiplication and division skills. And again, this intervention can be taught whole group, small group, or one-on-one. And then lastly, it allows students to use their schema, which is their brain and thinking, to help organize or pattern information in an organized framework of known and unknown information. So this definitely helps with students memorizing ways or finding different ways to help memorize these particular skills so that they can become very knowledgeable and also just help remember these skills. And the last intervention was cover, copy, compare. This is another research-based intervention that focuses on strengthening math skills. It allows students to self-monitor and self-tutor, and it definitely helps with fractions. And again, this is practicing these different drills so that students can become fluent in their different math fact families. So again, the goal is to get these students in fourth grade to become stronger at knowing how to solve these basic math skills. So providing students with different interventions that work towards this goal would definitely allow students to become successful and know how to solve the different content standards that are taught in fourth grade. I've actually taught fourth grade math, so I do know that just knowing the basic skills would just definitely help you grow as a student. And so the intervention that I decided to focus on is small group instruction. So this research-based intervention I'm focusing on, again, is small group instruction. It allows teacher to deliver the information to the students in a small group. Some students may feel not as confident answering questions in whole groups. So small groups allows for students to have that teacher attention, ask those questions in small group instruction. Again, the size of your small group can be determined by the teacher. However, it is good that the teacher still maintains a small group between 4 to 6 students. I don't recommend having a student in a larger group, larger than 6. I mean, some teachers can master it, but for this particular intervention, I prefer that teachers have no more than 4 to 6 students in their group. And the size of your group can be determined by the teacher. According to Gillis 2006, he believes in small group instruction. Teachers determine the size of the groups, the work and interaction type, and learning tasks to be undertaken. This will allow teachers to go student-based off pre and post data assessments. In addition, Gillis thinks in most instances, grouping practices will be aimed at maintaining control, the on-task attention, and maximize individual and teacher director learning. So using pre and post data assessments will also allow for teachers to group their students and have students in the proper groups. Again, teachers will be able to use the data from pre and post assessments. The pre and post assessments will be given from a learning management system, SchoolNet. SchoolNet is something that we use all the time at my school. So teachers know how to create pre and post assessments based off the different standards that are giving or that they have taught already for that remediation. So how will this be delivered? So small group professional development will be a key to all teachers being able to maximize student success growth. So all 4th grade teachers will participate in professional development on small group instruction and implement small group instruction. This professional development will occur over 2 weeks during the first 2 weeks of school in August of 2021. Once the professional development is completed, teachers will have to start creating small group instruction lesson plans. The lesson plans will be due to administration at the beginning of the year. Teachers will have an opportunity to analyze their data from the beginning of the year assessment. So at my school, every single year, the teachers give students a beginning year of assessment, and this is how groups are formed. So the timeline for small group instruction, this will begin in August. Teachers will be provided with the 2-week professional development. Teachers will have to submit weekly small group lesson plans. 4th grade teachers will also be afforded monthly data PLCs. And benchmark data will be discussed during the PLCs. So if teachers need assistance with how to group students, how to analyze and interpret data, all of this will be done in PLCs with administration. And so the evaluation plan would be professional developments. That's what is very key and very important during this progress. So teachers can know how to read data. Teachers can know how to form the groups for a small group. And teachers can know how to maximize their time when they're in small groups. Weekly small group lesson plans will definitely help teachers know how to group the students and know what they'll be doing in small groups. Benchmark data, just being able to interpret it and understand what they're doing is very important. And then being able to collaborate amongst the grade level and grade level PLCs so that teachers can work together so that all the students in 4th grade can grow as a whole. And these are my references. Thank you.